views or shares or whatever out of it.
I think so.
I'm totally on board with doing more dad jokes. I don't have any.
I've got a couple. So, and they're dumb. They're super dumb. Hey everyone, welcome to Banter About It, episode 2. I'm John.
And I'm Brian. And we're coming back to you. And we're just wanting to say, looking back at episode 1, that we were really happy with how many views it got. We got over 1,000 views on that first episode. I'm honestly going to say we were expecting about 50.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, thank you. Sure, she watched about 250 times.
Yeah,
so.
Shared it with all her friends, and we really appreciate all the views, though.
Yeah, and all the shares. It really, really helps expand this community and get our name out there. And we want to welcome to you guys to a new year. We know you guys are all out there, coming up with some New Year's resolutions and setting goals. And I just want to see if, John, have you set any goals yet this year?
I always try to set some really lofty, high-level goals for the year. And so as I started thinking about that for this year, it was like, hey, what goals could I share with the Banter community, right? So, one goal that I think is achievable by all of us is we should drink more good beer this year. And to do that and kind of keep track of that, we thought, hey, what a better way to do that than to do a triathlon. Right. So, if you're familiar with the triathlon, it's usually biking, running, swimming. We don't really get into all of that here in Banter. But what we do get into is our Triptych series.
Yeah.
Right. So our Triptych series, we have a base beer and then we do 2 variants off of that. And we try to do about 9 Triptychs a year. So we thought, you know what? We could have some Triptych triathletes this year that try all 9 of the Triptychs, all 3 beers in each Triptych, all 9 Triptychs for the year, and we could really reward that effort. So that's something that we're working on. Give you a little teaser of that today and be looking for that. More announcements coming out soon. So speaking of Triptychs though, Brian, what you got cooking up next?
We've got Belgians in the fermenter. We're going to have 3 different Belgians on. We're actually not doing the same beer 3 different times. We're actually doing 3 different beers, but all in the same Belgian style. So we're going to be doing a single, a double, and a triple. We'll have a single about 5.5%. The double will be about a 6.5% beer, and the triple will be about a 9.5% beer. We're not adding any fruit or anything else to it. It'll be straight down the middle Belgians. It'll be a great way to experience that style of beer.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. It's just a different way for us to take a beer and experience it in multiple different facets, which is really what we do with our Triptych. So I look forward to that. And then I know you're always thinking though ahead of what's going to come up after the Belgian, and we won't hold you to it because I know some things can change, and we like to have some variation. But
sure.
What are you thinking for the future?
Well, full disclosure on not putting any fruit in the Belgians is I just got so exhausted trying to come up with really cool stuff to throw in a beer. Right now we have a coconut brown on and a pumpkin, and I was racking my brain of stuff we could do for the Belgians. I was like, you know what, let's just keep it simple this time, and we'll catch it up on the next one. So the next one after that, we're thinking English milds. And we are going to do an English mild, the same beer all 3 times, but we're going to come up with 2 different variants for them. And to be honest with you, I haven't figured out what those variants are going to be yet. And so, John, I want to ask you, if you had to pick 2 variants for an English mild, what are you thinking?
Wow. So, you put me on the spot here a little bit, but, I think with an English mild, I think of it's a great beer that, lends itself to a lot of different things, right? And so if you're thinking on the fruited end, I know it can be overdone in some other areas, but we haven't played with raspberries yet.
No,
raspberry could always be a good one for this time of year and be something a little bit different there. If we want to get wild and crazy, I know you're going to hit me with this one because I like to think of things outside the box. But when I think of English, I think English toffee.
Okay.
And so we could do something a little like that. Maybe some kind of English toffee, toasted toffee kind of notes to come through there. But
right.
Always throw down a challenge.
We honestly have not actually determined what we're going to do for our variants yet. And so, viewers, if you guys have a couple ideas you would love to see in an English mild, let us know. Like I said, we are going to have 1 English mild that'll be straight down the middle, nothing done to it, but the 2 are open for suggestions. So let us know in the comments, and we'll take a look at them. And if you guys, if we pick yours, we're definitely going to give you guys credit for it.
Yeah, appreciate all of the input that you guys give when you're in the tap room. This is just, again, another way for us to, connect with our community, try to get some feedback from you, get some information on what you would like to see. I mean, that's why we're here, to be part of this community and really put out some great beer. So give us your suggestions. We really appreciate it. And, see us on all of our socials, Instagram, Facebook. Again, we're out there on Google. You can leave ratings out there, or you can see the beers that we have on tap out in Untapped as well. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, guys. And again, please, if you wouldn't mind, share the video. It really helps us expand the community and reach more viewers. And next time you guys are around, we'll see you in the tap room. I didn't really prepare any for today. So.
Well, as always, I have a couple. So, when you think about it, and you think about two things that go well together, is pizza and beer, right?
All right.
But I'll tell you something that I've learned, Brian. Nothing tops a plain pizza.
I don't get it.
There's nothing on a plain pizza.
I'm sure to edit it into laughter.
All right, so I'm gonna hit you with another one.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm happy that I made it here today for this recording, because I pulled a muscle while I was digging for gold. Don't worry, it was just a minor injury.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.